That boat on this track will need, that's way too much. Give me another line right up front here. Right up front, because I'm going to be walking between you, giving you an opportunity to give us your name and branch of service. And if you're too busy up there, come on down here, please. We'll just make it a little bit smoother. Here's a statement you haven't heard in a while. I need 6 volunteers. Yeah. Well, it's to take the flag down, so I do need 6 of you.
Go down.
Right here. Folks want to just face to the right over here and take the flag down.
This picture. Oh, yeah.
If you don't mind facing forward, I'm going to come by each of you. I got the flag on my left arm. If you want to place your right hand on it, we'd like to get your name and your branch of service only.
Flag Richter, Navy.
Anthony Castillo, Navy.
Frank Clark, Navy.
Paul Straight Matter, USMC. Dan Twinchfield, U.S. Army.
James Pixler, Navy.
Martin Northern, Army.
Steve Dingler, Navy.
United States Navy, Don Nesbitt.
Bill Redmond, United States Army.
Frank Hollingshead, United States Navy.
Wayne Bassett, United States Air Force.
Charles Temple, United States Navy.
Dan Hayden, U.S. Army.
Bill Allen, U.S. Army.
Larry Gorley, U.S. Navy.
Al Pupo, U.S. Navy.
Adam Boland, U.S. Army.
Michael Melanson, United States Air Force. Bob Huntoon, United States Air Force. Bill James, U.S. Army. Don Brown, United States Army. Randall Cornelius, United States Navy.
Larry Ballas, United States Navy.
Ken Belkamp, United States Army.
Jerry Verbasky, U.S. Navy.
William Kelly, United States Navy.
Wayne Bear, U.S. Army. Bill Burroughs, U.S. Army.
Gary Zick, U.S. Air Force.
Max Longley, Army Medical Corps.
Richard Erdrich, United States Navy.
Lowell Haugen, United States Army.
Lee Nelson Snap, United States Army.
Ken Kelly, United States Navy.
John Nelson, U.S. Air Force.
Keith Croson, United States Air Force.
Richard Ann, U.S. Navy.
Dave Whalen, U.S. Navy.
Preston House, U.S. Navy.
Patrick Drawing, United States Navy.
Wes Bader, U.S. Army.
Steve Simmons, U.S. Marine Corps.
David Phil, United States Army.
Myron Fetch, U.S. Army.
Mike Holmquist, U.S. Coast Guard.
Vicki Nemechek, United States Air Force. Bobby Wells, United States Marine Corps.
David Story, United States Air Force.
Michael Senecki, United States Navy.
Bob Weisman, U.S. Army.
Harrison Bowles, United States Army.
John Salick, United States Army. Sonny Salbaugh, United States Army.
Terry Martin, United States Army.
Steve Bentley, United States Navy.
Daniel Garrett, United States Navy.
Darrell Bulio, United States Navy.
Jerry Pulaski, United States Navy.
Burdell Johnson, United States Army.
Ron Wedge, United States Air Force. Graham Simmons, United States Navy and Massachusetts National Guard.
Donald Toomey, United States Marine Corps.
Arnold Norman, U.S. Army.
Bill Dunn, U.S. Army.
Ron Lewis, U.S. Army.
George Cornwall, Navy.
Logan Garner, U.S. Navy.
Paul Michael, U.S. Navy.
Craig Shields, U.S. Navy.
Bill Goggin, U.S. Army. Mark Hafey, U.S. Navy. Clay Flowers, U.S. Navy. Blake Bauer, U.S. Army.
Brian Reinecker, United States Air Force. Greg Lewis, U.S. Navy.
Dan Johnson, United States Marine Corps.
John Lennox, United States Army. Dennis Quinn, U.S. Navy.
Brad Lanick, United States Navy.
DeQuan McCadney, Air Force.
Fred Thompson, U.S. Navy, Montana Army National Guard.
Robert Barker, United States Air Force. Jerry Nairn, United States Navy.
David Sibley, United States Navy.
Roger Levine, United States Navy.
Bill Hine, United States Navy.
Nick Hunker, U.S. Navy.
Dave Farmer, U.S. Navy.
Larry Miller, U.S. Navy.
Bruce Boyd, United States Army.
Tom Wigmore, Navy.
Ellen Rosine, Air Force.
Jerry Camp, U.S. Army.
Larry Peake, U.S. Navy.
E.W. Brown, Marine Corps.
Frederick Tanner, U.S. Navy.
And Charlie Desmond, United States Army. Folks, these are the people willing to put their life on the line for your freedoms. Thank you. That does conclude our evening program. We would ask you as you leave the amphitheater to take out with you everything you brought in, as our Lost and Found is definitely on overtime this time of year. And do drive carefully. Lots of deer in the Black Hills.